Today I'm taking a look at the VEVOR buffet cabinet. Okay, so here we can see what the wood pattern is going to look like on there. Actually, it looks pretty decent. We can see that that is press board, and we can see we're going to be using cam locks in the assembly. You can also see that everything on here is going to be labeled, which is going to make this a lot nicer. And I do appreciate the care that they put into packaging. So here is the top face. It's a decently thick piece of board. And here is a piece of edge. We can see that that is super thick. These are our back panels, so this is just going to slide into the backs. And the purpose of these is just so that we're not seeing the wall whenever we open up those doors. Here we have got our instructions, and everything does appear to be labeled on there as well, and looks fairly easy to navigate. It does also give us a little bit of a hint on installing the doors and making sure that they are adjusted properly. And here we can see the doors, and we can see that nice channeled look on there. It's a very pleasant wavy look. Last up, we've got our hardware, and they even put a ribbon on it to make it easy to find. We got our feet. They do have levelers here on the bottom, so we can spin that out in the event that our floor isn't exactly perfect. Got our dowels, we've got our handles, and all of our hardware is properly labeled. So first thing is we're going to get those curved edge pieces, and we're going to put in bolt A. We're going to put in 3 of those on both edges. Very nice. So I do appreciate it. It has that nice soft close on it. Now we do want to adjust this a little bit. We want these doors to come in just a little bit. And in these directions, it says that the bolts on the outside of the cabinet, those are the ones that are going to adjust that. So we're going to turn that clockwise. And we'll see where that lands. There we go. So because that was so tight before, that was actually holding it up against here. So that's why this door was hanging out a little bit. We can go a little more. And I'm counting the turns, so I'm doing 3 turns. And every time we do that, it's getting a little further away here and a little bit closer right here. Do the same thing on this door. Okay, we are getting there. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Now, if you look up top, it is kind of hard to tell on camera, but this door is a little bit higher, so I'm going to tighten up just the top bolt a little bit to let that droop. All right, that is pretty close. I think I went a little too far. And there we go. Perfectly flush. And then the last thing is we got these little plastic clips to go on the back. So it serves 2 purposes. It's going to help to make the back a little bit more rigid so nothing pushes through it, but it's also going to help with anti-rattle or anything like that. So if you got planes flying overhead, you're not going to hear this thing vibrating. So they just slide right in and secure with a screw. It does also come with some wall straps, and that will attach to these holes right here. So if you've got kids and they might be playing on it, you're worried about it tipping over, we can use this to solve that. That is a very nice looking cabinet. Got plenty of room here on the inside. We are looking at a total of 14 inches deep, but then subtract about a ½ inch, so 13.5 inches of usable depth. And then for the inside, we're looking at about 30.5. Total height, we are looking at about 31.5. And total width, we're looking at about 31.5. So yeah, beautiful looking cabinet. Really like that slow close mechanism. That is a very nice piece of furniture.